It's confirmation of Heat 1 on the scoreboard. And event 108, Heat 2. In lane 1 from the city of Birmingham is Jake Dixon. In lane 2 from Denmark is Daniel Christian. In lane 3 from Preston is Andrew Davison. In lane 4 from Taunton Deane is Charlie Attwood. In lane 5 from Warriors of Warrington is James Ross. In lane 6 from Perth City is T. McKay Champion. In lane 7 from Doncaster Darts is Joe Litchfield. And in lane 8 from Plymouth Leander, Connor Connell.
Charlie Attwood taking the early lead there, turning in a time of 31.98. Nearly 2 seconds clear of James Ross, who is in second.
Just to let you know, there will be a three-way swim-off for the girls 11 to 13 years freestyle in the semi-finals between Bethany Newton of Taunton Deane, Katie Matz of the city of Salford, and Darcy Deakin of the city of Sheffield. And this will take place after the 4x100 metre relays.
Charlie Attwood there turning at 101.08.66. Second is James Ross in a time of 112.31. Charlie has really stretched the lead now, coming through in this third 50. He's looking very calm and relaxed in this, coming into the turn, going into the last 50 of this 200 metres. Charlie's entry time is 2:28.12. We'll see what he goes here this morning. Coming through now into the final 10, it is definitely going to be Charlie Attwood that takes this heat this morning. And he does in a time of 2:26.38. So that is 2 seconds under his entry time this morning.
We have in lane 0 is T. McKay Champion. In lane 1, Connor Connell. In lane 2, Kieran Alsop. In lane 3, Dominic Polling. In lane 4, Charlie Attwood. In lane 5, Aaron Hill. In lane 6, Christopher McColm. In lane 7, Jake Dixon. In lane 8, Andrew Davison. And in lane 9, Douglas Walker.
We saw Isaac Kobe set a time of 2:26.24 in the first semi-final here. Taking this first 50 is Charlie Attwood from Taunton Deane, and he turned in a time of 32.19. In second is Christopher McComb from East Livonian, in a time of 33.69. Charlie Attwood set a time of 2:26.36 this morning in the heats, and he has a clear lead here again coming into the first 100. And he turns in a time of 1:09.70. Coming through now into the third 50. Behind him, lane 6, Christopher McCown from East Lothian, and he turns in a time of 1:12.39. And in third, Jake Dixon from City of Birmingham in 1:13.40. But it is Charlie Attwood here who has a clear lead coming through into the last 15 metres of this third 200. He looks effortless here, coming through now into the final 5 metres of this third 50. There's a real fight for second and third here, whereas the 5 swimmers pretty much within a metre of each other. He turned first there in 1:48.56, and in second was lane 6, Christopher McCown, and he turned in 1:51.68. Remember, it's the top 10 over the 2 semi-finals that will be going through into the final tomorrow night. But at the moment, there's a clear leader, and that is Charlie Attwood. Coming through now into the last 15 metres of this boys' 14 years, 200 metres breaststroke semi-final number 2. And it is Charlie Attwood that takes semi-final number 2 in a time of 2:28.14. Second in this semi-final, Christopher McCown in a time of 2:31.16.
And we have confirmation of that semi-final on the scoreboard. In lane 0 from Warrington Warriors, James Ross. In lane 1 from Warrington Warriors, Aaron Hill. In lane 2 from Cockermouth, Edward Baxter. In lane 3 from East Lothian, Christopher McCown. In lane 4 from UEA, City of Norwich, Isaac Kirby. In lane 5 from Taunton Dean, Charlie Attwood. In lane 6 from Stockport Metro, Joseph Mitchell. In lane 7 from Brighton, Dominic Polling. In lane 8 from Portsmouth and Northsea, Kieran Alsop. And in lane 9 from the City of Birmingham, Jake Dixon.
Four of the boys here, PB, to make this final here of this 14-year-old 200-metre breaststroke. The fastest seed here is lane number 4, Isaac Kirby from Norwich, and he's posted a time of 2:26.24. Second is Charlie Attwood from Taunton Dean in a 2:28.14. And it is those two now in this middle of the pool who are looking to turn first here on this first 50, coming into the last 5 metres. And it looks like it is lane 4 that turns first, and it is Isaac Kirby there of Norwich turning in 32.52, just in front of lane 5. From Taunton Dean, Charlie Attwood turning there in 32.66, and third in lane number 7, Dominic Polling in 32.59. it is between these two here, lane 4 and 5. More to come into this second turn at the 100-meter mark. So it is between Isaac and Charlie at the minute. And on the turn here at the 100-meter mark, it is lane 4. Isaac Kirby that turns there in 1:08.86, and second in 1:09.66 it is Charlie Attwood, and still hanging on to third in lane number 7 is Dominic Polling. Isaac is really stretching away here on this third 50. Each stroke he gets such a great glide there at the start of the stroke. There is a standard time here for the boys' record, which is at 2:22.56, and that was set back in 2003. But coming here now to turn on this third 50, it was very close there between 1 and 2, only 45 100ths of a second between the two, and that is number 1 at the moment is Isaac Kirby from Norwich. And in second at the moment is Charlie Attwood, but these two are really having a great battle here now coming into this final 25. Charlie Attwood saw that he was second there, and he has really turned on the gas here on this last 25. He is nearly a whole body length clear now of Isaac Kirby coming into the last 10 meters. He has really flown there on that last 50, and it looks like it is going to be lane 5 that comes there and wins it, and it is. Charlie Attwood there from Taunton Deane finishing a time with 2:23.60. Isaac Kirby there touching in 7, 2:27.90, and third in lane number 7. Dominic Polling from Brighton finishing there in 2:29.39. Great swim there, boys.
Gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the boys 14 years, 200 metres breaststroke. The medals will be presented by Mr. Ray Gordon, President of the ASA. The bronze medalist in a time of 2:29.39 from Brighton, Dominic Polling. Silver medalist in a time of 2:27.09 from UEA Norwich, Isaac Kirby. The gold medalist and British Gas ASA National Age Group Champion 2012 in a time of 2:23.60 from Taunton Deane, Charlie Attwood. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2012 British Gas ASA